Numbers show San Diego is leading the way in using gun violence restraining orders, taking guns away from people who could use them to hurt themselves or others. New this morning, ABC 10 News reporter Jared Aarons takes an in-depth look at the city's GVRO program, which supporters say is saving lives, while others call it an abuse of power.
Shooter is on the third floor. Still another active shot heard.
Wednesday morning, as news of the mass shooting in San Jose played out, San Diego City Attorney Mara Elliott watched in horror.
Every time a mass shooting like that happens, I wonder if that city was using gun violence restraining orders, and if they had, if it could have been prevented.
A GVRO is a gun violence restraining order, a law passed in 2016 that allows law enforcement to confiscate a gun from someone who's ruled a threat to themselves or others. Also called a red flag law, it can last anywhere from 21 days to 5 years. Elliott has made them a focal point of her time in office.
When I was elected, I decided I wanted to make that a priority.
Numbers from the state's Open Justice database show how dramatically GVRO use has increased since 2016 at both a state and a county level. But a closer look at these numbers show San Diego has been the most aggressive county in using GVROs, with 1,083 total. That's more than 36% of all GVROs across California, despite having just about 8.5% of the state's population. Elliott is a big reason for that.
Sandy Hook happened when my kids were in kindergarten and second grade, and I still remember hearing the news as I was dropping them off at school. And it occurred to me that there has to be something more we can do to protect our kids.
Elliott also went to UC Santa Barbara, where a mass shooting in 2014 directly led to the GVRO laws in California. Under her guidance, the city of San Diego has served roughly 550 GVROs. That's about a fifth of the entire state. Elliott's office shared these photos with ABC 10 News of guns taken by a GVRO in 2018. She says they've taken more than 1,000 guns away from people who pose a threat, including 48 assault rifles.
So it is a fantastic crisis intervention tool that's really worked for our region.
But while Elliott calls it a success, others call it a violation of rights.
In its present state and the way that Mara Elliott is using gun violence restraining orders, she is abusing her power.
Michael Schwartz is the executive director of the San Diego County Gun Owners PAC. He says GVROs take guns away from law-abiding citizens, and there are already laws in place to take guns from criminals.
The reality is, if someone is breaking the law, you can take firearms from them. And if someone is not breaking the law, then why are we taking firearms from them?
Schwartz also worries that people could use GVROs for revenge or spite. Elliott says that would be similar to filing a false police report, and all GVROs have to go through an extensive vetting process that requires police, her office, and a judge to agree.
We don't have the resources to bring cases forward that we don't believe in or that we can't prove. So we heavily vet them ourselves.
There's also debate about how much crime GVROs actually prevent. The number of murders in San Diego has increased every year since Elliott's program started, but it's still well below the all-time high of 278 in 1991. Meanwhile, a report by Sandag found San Diego has the lowest homicide rates per capita for 2020 among all U.S. cities with over 1 million people, at just 3.8 murders per 100,000 residents. Elliott's office now helps train other departments around the county and state on how to use GVROs. She says the program saves lives.
Well, I think that we have been a very safe city, and I credit Gun Violence Restraining Orders for keeping us safe. It's a program that I'm happy we've invested in.
Jared Aarons, ABC 10 News.
18 other states currently have similar laws. President Biden has called for a national law as part of his efforts to reduce gun violence. And if you have a story that requires an in-depth look, send us an email, tips@10news.com.